Cordula, welcome to Colombia. Thanks for having us today. And I'd like to start asking you if Colombia is doing a tremendous effort to try to develop the touristic industry in the country. Are we in the right way doing this tremendous effort, and are we developing the right path?
First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. It's a great pleasure being here in Colombia. Always good to be here. And the answer is a simple one. Actually, it is a simple yes. Yes, Colombia is doing very well, is on the right track with the way how it develops the tourism sector. Given all the circumstances that are there, they have done so very well in the past and are doing very well right now. I think your country is facing historical moments, but very positive historical moments that are very positive also for any further tourism development. So with the peace process coming to an end, I believe, or we believe, that tourism will significantly grow in the years to come, and Colombia will have the unique opportunity to showcase all its beauty, its virgin nature that is still out there, the wonderful food and the perfect and great people that Colombia has.
Is there some other examples that we can follow, some other countries that had a previous situation similar to Colombia and they are developing, or we are just like the first country who is doing this mix between peace and tourism?
Actually, there is no other country that is doing it so consciously as Colombia. There are examples out there, but nothing can be compared to Colombia because every situation is specific per se. But yes, one of the examples that I wish to bring, and there are lots there. One of the most recent ones is Myanmar, actually, that in 2011 ended its military junta and is now in a very peaceful process also, where the tourism sector also exploded actually, and has been developed also in a very responsible and sustainable manner.
And what's the hardest point? The infrastructure, or maybe to reach to the communities far away from big cities and big towns, and people who have suffered so much because of the violence, trying to change their minds, or maybe just investment? What's the hardest point?
The beauty of tourism is that it can contribute to so many different aspects. One side is the economic empowerment of people who are starting to work in the tourism sector. But so many other things are happening, especially to the people that are working in the tourism sector and come out of a conflict. It's this economic empowerment by job creation, but it's also about self-determination, that they have a say in the tourism development. That means the involvement of the local community is always of key importance. It is also the self-esteem that grows within the people who have suffered so much after a conflict. And it's also to value the natural and the cultural traditions that I have, or natural beauty that I have in my surroundings, that I value them very much because I know that I need that for tourism purposes.
We can think that maybe this is more related to the private sector.
Absolutely. It needs to be actually the government together with the private sector, together with the local communities. So all of them need to work closely together. The private sector is important because he comes in maybe with an investment on the local ground, but then his responsibility is also to use a local product, to use the local community and the local people, to let them work in the hotel, if it is a hotel, and to train them accordingly so that the benefits of the tourism stay on the ground, so to say. It always needs to be the three of them: public sector, private sector, and the local community working together.
Cordula, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Dankeschön.